Welcome to another presentation of the Bible Revelations of the late teacher Erano Martin Evangelista from the website www.name.ph. In this video, we will learn how mankind was misled regarding the teaching about hell. Religious preachers claim that God will make sinners and unbelievers suffer eternal torment in a so-called lake of fire. The late teacher Evangelista once said that the teaching of the religions about suffering eternal torment in hell made God appear as an unrighteous God. Why is this so? Because they made it appear that God is pleased to see people suffer in the afterlife for all eternity, even though while they are alive on earth their average lifespan is between 70 to 80 years. Let us learn what Bible verses did preachers often cite to scare their listeners and believers about hell. Let us read in Revelation 20 verses 12 to 15. The Bible passages that we will be reading are from the New International Version. And I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and books were opened. Another book was opened, which is the book of life. The dead were judged according to what they had done as recorded in the books. The sea gave up the dead that were in it, and death and Hades gave up the dead that were in them. And each person was judged according to what they had done. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. The lake of fire is the second death. Anyone whose name was not found written in the book of life was thrown into the lake of fire. Revelation 20:12 to 15. As the passage reads, "And I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and books were opened." Teacher Evangelista once said that this passage does not pertain to a coming judgment for all people but rather a group of individuals who died a long time ago who have written books about God. Also, the passage reads, "The dead were judged according to what they had done as recorded in the books." This describes the time when their writings about God will be judged if it is from God or not. Now, what is this lake of fire? Is it a place where unbelievers and sinners will suffer eternal torment after they die? Let us read in Isaiah 66 verses 23 to 24. "From one new moon to another and from one Sabbath to another, all mankind will come and bow down before me, says the Lord. And they will go out and look on the dead bodies of those who rebelled against me. The worms that eat them will not die, the fire that burns them will not be quenched, and they will be loathsome to all mankind." Isaiah 66:23 to 24. As we can understand from the said passages, this lake of fire is not literal but symbolic. It describes the time when the whole world already knows the truth about God and has been awakened from the deception of the religions. The dead bodies here are the dead people who have written false teachings about God. Their names will forever be loathed for they have deceived mankind. This means all this time, the teaching about hell that religions use to scare humanity is not true. Now let us pay attention to the passage we just read in Isaiah 66 verse 23, "From one new moon to another and from one Sabbath to another, all mankind will come and bow down before me, says the Lord." Isaiah 66:23. What is this event when all mankind will come and worship God in truth? Let us read what the prophet Zechariah wrote about this in Zechariah 14 verse 9. "The Lord will be king over the whole earth. On that day there will be one Lord, and his name the only name." Zechariah 14:9. As we can understand from the said passage, it describes the event when all mankind reveres and calls on the one true name of God. Once the people know of God's true name and his true teachings in the Bible, we will also learn what were the false teachings written about God in the Bible as well. Since the year 2005, the Bible revelations of teacher Erano Evangelista about the true name of God and his true teachings in the Bible were already uploaded via the website name.ph. On the said website, people of the world may also know who were the dead individuals who wrote false teachings about God. Let us now know God's true name, his true teachings, and the real identity of Jesus in the Bible, by visiting the website www.name.ph. The website does not promote a new religion or faith, but only to share God's true message. Also, to receive notifications about the latest videos regarding teacher Evangelista's Bible revelations, kindly hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.